Good evening to everyone. So, guys, today we are going to discuss, another important topic of D.Ed class is parenting style, right? So, today we'll discuss the topic parenting style. It is in your, paper one, unit one, fourth part. Okay. So, guys, as you see in the figure, we'll cover the parenting styles. Anna, you can see the parenting styles. Parenting styles are you can read it: authoritative, authoritarian, permissive, uninvolved. You can see that. So these are the four types of a parenting styles. So after finishing this topic, you should know first of all what is the meaning of a parenting, right? Well, parenting does not mean, guys, giving the birth to a baby boy, baby girl, and everything has finished, right? It's not a parenting. Okay. So here we will learn what is the meaning of a parenting actually, right? And after that, we'll understand the meaning of a parenting style. Then we will discuss all the four types. Okay. Authoritative, authoritarian, permissive, uninvolved. Okay. And then we will discuss what are the effect of these kind of a parenting style on the child development. Okay, guys. So I'm going to start the topic. Parenting, first of all. Okay, first understand the meaning of a parenting. Parenting means it is the process of promoting and supporting the physical, emotional, social, and intellectual development of a child from infancy to adulthood. Right, guys? What is the meaning of a parenting? Promoting and supporting the physical, emotional, social, intellectual development of your child from infancy to adulthood, right? Of your student, right? In fact, why you can say that, sir, why this topic is in the B.Ed course, parenting style? Guys, teachers are the second parent of the child, right? तो यू डोंट हैव टू थिंक दैट कि आपके खुद के बच्चे ही बच्चे हैं, राइट? वो जो 30 स्टूडेंट्स हैं इन फ्रंट ऑफ यू, राइट? कंसीडर these all the student as your they are your children. So parenting is the process of promoting and supporting the physical, emotional, social, and intellectual development of a child from infancy to adulthood, right? Now we move towards the meaning of parenting style, right? What is parenting style? Parenting style represents the standard strategies that parents use in their children nurturing practices, right? What is a parenting style? Malab, those strategy you have to make. Being parents, you have to make the strategies. You have to take care of your child. Okay, malab, during the nurturing stage. Next line padho. The quality of a parenting can be more essential than the quantity of the time spent with the child. Most of the time, na, you have heard that parents he says that parents say that, okay, we have spent a lot of time with the child. Guys, it is not a parenting, you know because it is written the quality of a parenting can be more essential than the quantity of a time spent with the child, right? So guys, when we will finish this topic, okay, so what is the moral of that topic? Yeah, what is the conclusion of that topic? What was the conclusions? Wahi hoga jo always I say in my all the lectures. Student is never ever weak. पूरी दुनिया के अंदर कभी भी कोई बच्चा नालायक नहीं होता, right? Always teacher is a weak, right? Similarly, you have heard that lot of a parents comes with they say that they have the complaint, okay, their children are very naughty, their children are very impulsive, very aggressive, right? So you will come to know that, okay, children are not impulsive, children are not you can say impulsive, and the problem are not in the children, the problem are in the parents. You know that now, my partner Samuel Teja, he is a big psychologist. He worked 5 years in the lovely professional university. One day he said to me, Lalit sir, I have, many parents came to me with the problem of their children. They have the problem with their children. Their children are very, aggressive. They are naughty. They are not taking interest in the, study. There are a lot of problems of the, children. So, Kata, after analysis, all the, I have come on this stage, I have concluded that, more than 90%, the problem was in the parent, not in the children, right? Similarly, guys, when you will become the teacher, you will teach in the class. Okay, so you will find that, okay, you cannot say that student is a poor. Okay, you cannot say that he's student is very naughty. So basically you have the problem. Okay, because you don't know the psychology, you don't know the teaching method, right? So this is your problem, not the student problem actually. This is the reason you do the B.Ed, M.Ed, ETT, such kind of a educational courses, then you become the teacher, right, guys? So parenting style means it represents the standard strategies that parents use in their children nurturing practices. The quality of parenting can be more essential than the quantity of the time spent with the child. Next, we do that parenting styles and its impact on child development. Okay, means what are the styles of the parenting and impact of each parenting style on the child development, right? So guys, see in this picture, types of parenting styles. You can see that 4 types of a parenting style. One is authoritarian, second is authoritative. दोनों में difference है. There is a difference between two. Okay, both are not same. Authoritarian, one type of a parenting style. Authoritative, second type of parenting style. Third parenting style is permissive, then uninvolved, right? So first, guys, we will discuss first authoritarian, then we will discuss permissive, then we will discuss the uninvolved parenting style, and last May we will discuss authoritative parenting style, right? And side by side, first we will understand what is the meaning of these all 4 types of parenting style, number 1, and number 2, we will side by side, we will also see that what are the impact of these all types of a parenting style on the child development. Okay, so first we discuss the authoritarian, right? Authoritarian, it is also known as a disciplinarian style of parenting style. In this parenting style, what happens? The parents are nurturing, responsive, and supportive. Okay, whosoever the parent who is adopting this authoritarian or disciplinarian parenting style, he or she is nurturing, they are nurturing, responsive, and very supportive. They are always, they don't irritate with the questions of their, children. They are always readily available for the children. They are always responsive to the children. They are very supportive, but yet they set firm limits for their children. Okay, means they attempt to control children's behavior by explaining rules, discussing, and reasoning. They listen to the child's viewpoint, but don't always accept it. Okay, although they are very responsive, they are supportive, but they set some of the limits for their children. Okay, they control the behavior of their children by explaining rules, discussing, and reasoning, not by scolding. Okay, right? Because when you start scolding your child now, so what happens? Actually, you are not a good teacher, you're not a good parent, right? You don't know what is the parenting when you start losing the temper, right? So such kind of a parenting style, what happens? Parents listen to a child's viewpoint but don't always accept it. right? Now we see that what are the impact of such kind of a parenting style on the child development. Children raised with this parenting style tend to be more friendly, more energetic, cheerful, self-reliant, self-controlled, curious, cooperative, and achievement oriented, right? So guys, basically na try to understand, you know, है ना, मतलब actually, we don't know the, methodology of the teaching. Sometimes we don't know the methodology of the teaching. We start blaming to the student, but he's not understanding. Okay, he's a very weak student. Okay, in a parents teacher meeting, we always complain, right? So basically, being teacher, being parents, we don't understand the psychology of the child. Basically, what we are, guys, have you ever thought what we are? We are the copy of our elders, right? Matlab, we are the copy of our elders, our brother and sister, our parents, our neighbors, our relatives, who influences us most, right? Whole of the life, we have the influence of whosoever the person's having. We have the influence, we become that personality, right? So then the problem in that particular person, na, if if the student is weak in English, he don't he doesn't pronounce the word. So basically the problem is in the teacher, because he got a such kind of a teacher jiski pronunciation badi kharab thi. Are you getting? This is the reason, guys. 2014 onwards, B.Ed has become the compulsory subject in order to teach in the schools, right? So children with such type of a parenting, they would be more friendly, energetic, cheerful, self-reliant, self-controlled, curious, cooperative, and achievement oriented, right? Okay. Second, we see that permissive or indulgent kind of parenting style. So what happens? So in such kind of a parenting style, parents are warm and a kind, but lacks careless. Well, they are very kind. They are very, always, well, they say that, okay, kuch bhi bacche ko, they are, very kind. Well, they don't make their children very practical, right? Basically, they fail to set firm limits, to monitor children's actively closely, or to require appropriately mature behavior of their children, right? So then what happens? So children raised with this kind of a parenting style tend to be more impulsive. Guys, you say that ki, aapka bachcha jo hai, your child is a more impulsive, more aggressive. Basically, your child is not more impulsive or aggressive. Basically, when he was growing, okay, you were very kind, you were very careless. This is the reason your child becomes more impulsive, more rebellious, aimless, domineering, aggressive, low in self-reliance, self-control and achievement. आज आपको पता लग रहा है ना बीएड करने के बाद, the problem are in the teacher or in the parents, right? Not in the student. Okay. Naturalism, if you know the naturalism, the founder of the naturalism is a Jean-Jacques Rousseau. Okay, when you get time, so please learn the book of a Jean-Jacques Rousseau. Jean-Jacques Rousseau has said that जो baby है, मतलब it comes from the hand of the God. He is a very pure soul. He is a society, which corrupts the child. मतलब वो जो बच्चा है उसको फर्स्ट डे पता लगता है ना, when any of the parents say that, है ना, when the phone is coming, when when someone is on the door, है ना, वो उनको बोलता है कि भाई कह दो कि पापा घर पे नहीं है. तो फर्स्ट टाइम ही कम्स टू नो दैट कि भाई ये झूठ है ना, मुझे बोलना है. तो on that day he becomes more curious, right? What is the of that? So guys, you have to see, if you prepare your lecture well, okay, if you know that today I'm going into the class, okay, I want that after half an hour there should be a such kind of a modifications in the in the behavior of the student, then you can say yourself you are a very good teacher. Okay, what is the meaning of a learning? Learning is a modification of behavior. When you are teaching in the class and there is a no modification of the behavior of the student, it means your teaching is not effective, right? Your teaching is only effective when the student grasp it fully and you see the modifications in the behavior of the children, right? So guys, third we talk about uninvolved या neglectful, मतलब जो neglectful parent होते हैं, है ना? In this parenting styles, parents are unresponsive, unavailable, rejecting, है ना? Means मतलब he is not caring, what the children are asking, है ना? What his child is asking, है ना? He is unresponsive, and he is talking on the mobile phone and other activity he is doing that. Okay, he is unresponsive, unavailable, rejecting. So what happens? What will be the result? What was the impact of uninvolved parenting style of parents on the child development? Children raised with this kind of a parenting style tend to have low self-esteem, little self-confidence, seek others, sometimes inappropriate role models to substitute for the neglectful parent, right? So yes, such kind of a quality, your child start, absorbing, right? So that's why guys, parenting means we have to take care of the children from infancy to adulthood, all the things, you know socially, morally, physically, emotionally, we have to take care of that, unless or until kab tak, when he reaches on the adolescent stage. Okay, up to the 18 or 19. In the adolescent stage, mother should become the friend of the daughter, father should become the friend of the son. Okay, only then you can develop emotionally, among the children, your children, they can emotionally develop only when you become a friend to your children, right? Then we talk about authoritative, number fourth. Such kind of a parenting style, parents are high demandingness, parents are high responsiveness, but they are also warm and responsive. Malab, they are very demanding na, from the children, from very responsiveness, but they are warm, they are kind, they are responsive. These types of parents set rules and enforce boundaries by having open discussion. Malab, always, I'm just saying now, mother becomes a friend of the her adolescent daughter, age of 16 or 17, Hana, when there is a need of counseling and others, and father becomes a friend of the son. Now they have the open discussion, right? Providing guidance using reasoning. They also allow bidirectional communication. Always listen to the student also. This is called bidirectional communications. Don't dominate that. You are the parent. It is, how you can say that you are a parent, you can dominate your student, huh? Guys, it is a basically, it is a soul, God has given that soul, baby boy, baby girl. Now this is your duty. You have to take care of your child. So basically, being of a teacher, being teacher, okay, Allah, you have got a class of a third class, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th. Okay, you have to take care of your class. You have to take care of your student. If they are not good in any kind of study, if they have the problem, you have to solve the problem. You have to find the root cause of the problem. If you find that some students are need some time to understand the concept, you should give some extra time to your student, right guys? So under this authoritative kind of parenting style, such kind of a parents allow bi-directional communication. This style of a parenting is also known as a democratic parenting style. And what happens, such kind of authoritative parenting style on the child development? Number one, children of the authoritative parents tend to be appear happy and content, more independent, more active, achieve higher academic performance, develop good self-esteem, interact with peers using competent social skills, have better mental health, less depression, anxiety, suicide attempt, delinquency, alcohol and drug use, exhibit less violent tendencies and are securely attached. Okay, guys. So these four are the parenting styles. You have done that and you have come to know that what are the impact of these parenting style on the child development. So guys, teacher is the second parent of the student, of the child, right? So you have to think that these are your student, you have to take care of that as a parent, right guys? So we have finished this topic. So thank you so much guys for this topic. So I'm going to stop this session. Okay, if you have any query you can discuss with me. Thank you so much once again.